There is a new sponsors list coming up. Some of these guys are still going to be on there, most of them. Some of them are going to be off, and some new people are going to be added. So the new sponsors list will be up after this video. Hey everybody, welcome back to Spars Outdoors, and this is your fishing report for the week. We got a lot of stuff going on. Let's just start off on Lake St. Clair. I was down, did some crappie fishing out of the boat and some cuts. Did very well. As I told you guys last week, those cuts, they all have the same fish in them as when there's ice on those canals. So all those canals and cuts and spots you fish during ice season, have fish right now. Things are starting to ice over. The weather forecast is looking good. I told you guys it would be ice fishing. We're going to be ice fishing. We might not be able to get 2 miles out on the lake, but we will be ice fishing. We'll be ice fishing on those canals real soon. Even out on the bay a little bit. Some of that bay we'll be able to get out on the bay. I promise you that too. We're going to be able to get to certain areas, and it's just starting late. This has happened before. This is not the first time this has happened, right? So, lots of good fishing coming up down there on Lake St. Clair. Hey, let it ice over, man. I know it sucks right now. You really can't, get out there early in the morning because it's iced over and skimmed up and stuff like that. But that's a good thing because that's what we need to make ice, right? So, not much on Lake St. Clair besides there's a lot of fish around. As you guys seen that picture, I got a video coming up with that as well. Just a little short video I'm going to put up. Pounded the crappies using banger hand-tied jigs and a few small thumping plastics as well. Check those guys out for sure. Now let's just start right down here in Port Huron. I'm just going to skip Algonac and Marine City. There's walleyes down there. Haven't heard much, but Port Huron is on fire along the boardwalk, Pine Grove Park. My buddy's down there putting up big numbers of big fish, using the river rods, using spoons, and he's using the bombers. Another buddy of mine's down there using Rapala, so they're pretty much hitting everything. But he's getting good numbers of fish. You got to put in the time because they'll hit in a short window. It might be right at dark, it might be at midnight, but when they hit, they crush. They're pounding them. Getting some silverfish still in the daytime. The steelhead, few coho, but mainly steelhead they're getting down there in the daytime. The lake trout have showed up. They're starting to pick away at a few more lake trout. A few burbot being caught down there on the boardwalk as well on bombers. That's crazy. Pencil plugs are still working. Pencil plugs are always good to use. Get a hold of John Latham. He's got a whole bunch of pencil plugs in stock right now. He's actually going to be on the live tonight with me via Zoom, talking about a giveaway that's coming up. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You got to be subscribed to be in my giveaway. So anyways, the boardwalk is full of walleyes right now. Let's just head right up into the lake. This is going to be a short fishing report because I can cover it so easily right now. Up in Lexington Harbor, the steelhead fishing's picked up a little more. You're going to start having skim ice up there too, though. So wherever that wind's going to be and keep the ripples going, you're going to be able to fish. But right now, it's still fishable. You can get those steelhead using the slip bobber, about 2 foot to 4 foot under the slip bobber, a little banger hand-tied jig, tip with a wax worm or a tungsten with a thump on plastic, and always tip it with a wax worm. You don't have to. I don't, but you'll get more bites if you do. I like using just all artificial stuff, so when it comes to those steelhead, and spawn bags too, floating spawn under that slip bobber as well, 4 foot deep, right along that beach area in Lexington. Same thing with Port Sanilac. Steelhead, there's still some Atlantics, there's still some cohos around. Lake trout, very few lake trout, in there. It's starting to skim up again. That's what we need. With this north wind that's going to kick up, is going to keep the water where you guys can fish it. So get out there, get fishing for those steelhead. Same thing with Harbor Beach, the lake trout and burbot. They're still going. They're still catching walleyes on the outside on the north breakwall there, casting into the lake. Arctic spinners, the purple, the pink, Arctic spinners. Everybody says, oh, you have to have white, or you have to have. Everybody has their own color that you have to have, right? So take a handful of Arctic spinners up there with you when you go, and fish inside the harbor with perch rigs using small pieces of chicken or worms or whatever it may be. Minnows, cut in half, don't matter. The burbot will hit them. They'll also hit casting too. They'll bite casting as well, and you'll also get your steelhead in there. So cast out a banger hand-tied jig or a spawn bag or a thumping plastic on a tungsten, 4mm. 4 or 5 foot deep, send it out there and let that bobber float around in the waves out there. So up in Kaysville, things are skimming over up there. I guarantee it. I haven't talked to them, but I guarantee it. But pretty soon, you guys are going to be able to go stand on that marina. And I know right before this ice skimmed over indicates, well, they were doing good in the marina on multiple fish. They're getting some crappie, some pike, some bluegill, some perch. Over in Sebring, they were getting some really nice perch. So that's about all I have for you guys this week for the fishing report. Make sure you hop on the live tonight. I'm going live at 8 to discuss one of the future giveaways coming up. The new sponsor board should be ready for tonight too, so that's awesome too. I got some big news with that. So thanks everybody again for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Every Thursday I do a giveaway and I do weekly fishing reports if you guys did not know that. So lots of good things coming up to this channel that you guys are not going to want to miss. I still got some deer hunts I got to upload onto my YouTube yet, but I wanted to get a quick fish report in. I know it's short and sweet, but hey, sometimes them short videos, that's all you guys need to know. Right now, get out, get fishing, and I hope this helps you guys out. Any questions, just put them in the comment section below, and I always answer the questions back. So thanks everybody again for watching Spars Outdoors.